If you're tired of people saying they made a lot of money online without providing any proof or evidence and charging you thousands of dollars for a course or several hundreds of dollars every single month for a Discord community, this is the right channel for you. Welcome to BS or Not, a series in which I try out these claims to show you exactly if they work or not. I take a claim, I detail the process from A to Z on how you can get started yourself, showing my results and exactly how much money I made, in the end giving each side hustle a grade from A to F, with A being really good and F being not so good. If you're interested in finding real ways to make money online and side hustles that actually work, do not forget to smash the like button and subscribe. Like I said, we do this every single week, and my goal is always to be fully honest. This week, we're trying out this claim made by this creator, Chad Kimball, that says that you can make $600 an hour using Google Maps. I know that sounds a bit too ridiculous. I don't even know how much $600 per hour is in yearly income. I'll just leave it here with the enormous money sound, but it is a lot of money. Let's get right into it. How can you actually make $600 an hour using Google Maps? The first step is finding businesses that need help. And not just help with anything, but help with their photography. Here, Chad very gracefully gives us this search term that we can use that searches Yellow Pages, where businesses list out their contacts. So you're gonna search siteyellowpages.com with the keyword restaurant and all these different email providers here. So if someone has a Gmail, you'll see their Gmail here. If someone has a cloud.com email, you'll see their cloud.com email here. I've done that already, and you can see I get a lot of these businesses that are potentially in the market for a new photographer. And not just any kind of photographer. We're going to be doing 360 virtual tours for their restaurant. Just as an example, if you search a restaurant near you on Google and you scroll all the way to the right, you'll see this 360 virtual tour section. Here, Chad claims that if you provide these virtual tours for these restaurants, they'll be willing to pay a pretty penny for this. Because ultimately, these pictures and these videos is what gets restaurants customers. If you're worried about not having a professional camera and not knowing how to edit this 360 virtual tour, just like we saw for this restaurant, don't worry, Chad very graciously again. Chad is a very good guy, I think, and he's not ripping us off, for sure. Chad gives us this app on Android and on iOS that you can download and then simply go to any place, any restaurant, and then film a 360 video. So the app is going to do all of that for us. You just need to go to the Play Store or the App Store and download the app. Excellent. Now that you have your app and you have your search results for these restaurants, you're going to start sending out emails to these restaurant owners saying that you're going to do a tour for free. You might be wondering, how am I actually going to make money if I'm doing all of these tours for free? Here, Chad suggests utilizing the excellent mechanism of lying. Yes, that is correct. You're going to use the historical art of lying to get what you want. You're going to lie to the restaurant owners that you're filming the video for free in your email. But once you upload the video and showcase that, hey, my video is getting 1,000 views, 2,000 views, whatever it is, you can then tell the restaurant owner, if you want to keep using my video, you have to pay me $600. I wish I was making this up, but Chad is essentially using blackmail, deception, fraud, and lying to get clients. Or maybe that is just my initial assessment of what he's telling us to do. Maybe in the world of business and cutthroat competition, everything is okay. So I'm gonna ignore this for now, and I'm gonna send some emails to these businesses that we just found. The bigger problem though, right off the bat, is all of these businesses are not located where I am. One of this is in Washington, in Ohio, in Brooklyn, in Charlotte. So I'm not really seeing anything in my area, which is Toronto, Canada. You might see this problem as well, and in fact, there's only 10 pages worth of Google search results that we get when we put in Chad's query. This is not just me saying this, a lot of people in the comments have also highlighted this. A lot of people that have actually tried this know that for whatever reason, the query in the first place does not work. So here, actually, I'm not gonna try the side hustle out completely. The concept is still gonna be there in essence, but I'm gonna message some local restaurants around me. The process is simple. You can just search restaurants near me. Whatever comes up, you go to their page, you see if they actually have a virtual tour. If they don't, look at their email, look at their website, contact information, and then send them an email. It's a longer process than what Chad recommends, but I can almost guarantee you that what he recommends doesn't work because for whatever reason, the query only gives us 10 pages worth of results, and none of these are actually in our area. Even in his own video, one of the search results is from California, one is from Brooklyn, and the last one is from New Jersey. I don't think you're rich enough to go fly to 3 different states to take pictures for a random restaurant. If you are, you should not be watching this video. Just message me and I'll be your friend for $600 an hour. Regardless, I've already gone and messaged some of these restaurants, particularly restaurants near me, because I don't have the time or the money to go to random provinces or random states and take pictures for people. Literally. If and when they reply, I'm gonna go ahead to the restaurant, shoot that 360 video like we talked about, and then lie to them and make $600 an hour. Now let's get on to the results. Does this side hustle actually work? We have the mechanism, which is the actual app. We have the leads or the restaurants. Does this actually work? Let's highlight some of the issues with this. The first issue is that there's literally not enough restaurants for you to reach out to. Most restaurants don't rely on 360 tours. They actually rely on images that people or real paying customers pay at the restaurant. This is evidenced by us seeing only 10 pages worth of results, and not even in our own area. The query doesn't work, so I don't know what Chad is actually talking about when he says that this query gives you local results, when it clearly doesn't. Regardless of the query working or not, most local restaurants are not interested in this. I got 0 replies, and you'll likely get 0 replies as well. And I'm in a pretty high density city. Toronto is one of the biggest cities in North America. If you're in a smaller city, for example, somewhere in Wisconsin or somewhere in Saskatchewan in Canada, there's 0% probability of this actually working. You have 50 restaurants anyways. I don't think that most restaurant owners would be interested. This is a numbers game, and the numbers are simply not in your favor. Let's say that you do actually get a restaurant that agrees for this somehow at this $600 an hour price tag. The second and bigger problem is that the app does not work. The app simply does not launch. I've tried this on 2 of my devices. I have 2 Android phones, and both of these do not launch the app. I don't know what it is. Maybe the app stopped working. All of the recent reviews say that the app actually crashes upon launch. So the app that he recommends, the free app, does not even work. The third problem, and perhaps my biggest issue with this method, is the ethical consideration. Chad is basically telling us to lie to the restaurant owners. He's telling us to go in and say, hey, I'm going to do this for you for free because I want to test my device out, I want to test my app out. But then you're going to go around and say, actually, you know what? Screw you. Give me $600 for this particular video. Do you think that's a good way to deal with clients? Do you think that's a good way to build relationships, build your reputation in a community, especially your own local community? Imagine going to people, ripping them off, lying to them, and being known as the photographer who lies. It's no way to build long-lasting relationships in the business community. It's no way to put your name out there if you're looking for a long-term career in photography or just providing services to clients, providing services to business. It's a surefire way to get yourself blacklisted in the local business community. Local business groups are very tightly knit, information travels quickly, and you do not want to be blacklisted at all. Unlike most side hustles that we covered, Chad actually provides proof of this actually working. Proof. This screenshot of a student making $600 an hour. This picture looks like it was taken 10 years ago. It's so blurry and pixelated. Let's just say that it actually did work for this one particular person. I have 2 main issues with this. The first one is there's only one person that's doing this. The rest of the proof that he gives us is there's no checks or there's no actual pictures of payment or no proof of payment. And the second problem is the attitude they have towards the business community and towards clients. If you don't like your job, you're looking to get clients, looking to start a business, having an attitude of ripping people off or one-upping them is not going to make you a successful business person, and it's not going to make you money in the long run. Why I actually don't trust any of this proof given by Chad is that Chad is notorious for selling courses and pushing people to buy his course. There's tons of reviews on the internet, on Reddit and other websites of people paying thousands of dollars for his course on Google Maps Cash. They say that the course was very poorly structured, had no real value. All the information is available for free on YouTube and other websites, and Chad is basically scamming people in a way and forcing them to buy the course by high pressure sales tactics. He's still doing this, by the way. This is not something he did 1 year ago or 2 years ago. I literally booked a meeting right before this call. But once you're in the meeting, according to Reddit, particularly this comment and others, the salesperson is just going to keep on pressuring you and maybe even be abusive towards you and say this is a waste of time. You didn't come prepared for the meeting. You're the problem. You are the reason you're broke. The effort is the problem. Whereas the problem is that Chad is actually scamming people worth thousands of dollars. The key part to be cautious of and to be aware of is that they get people in for cheap. They don't start at thousands of dollars to get you in for $10, then $37, then $297, slowly pushing you and teasing you. And when you don't see results, you think, okay, I've already invested $300 with this person. Why not give them $5,000 or $6,000? I already have a foot in the door with this guy. Might as well give him more of my money and see if it actually works. They also don't refund and cancel the course immediately. You have to literally call them and threaten them that you're going to call your credit card company and ask for a chargeback. And of course, they want to avoid that because then they'll be in the radar for other credit card companies that, hey, this is perhaps not a legit business. All of his website is basically one big sales pitch to get you to buy his course. His content on YouTube is also a sales pitch for you to buy his course and spend thousands of dollars for him to teach you things that you can get for free on the internet. And this is not just me saying this is him saying this himself. My favorite quote on his very salesy and 2010 website is, "The figures stated above are my personal figures. Please understand my results are not typical. I'm not implying you'll duplicate them or do anything for that matter. The average person who buys any how-to information gets little to no results." I'm using these references for example purposes only. No, Chad, you're using these to sell people dreams and prey on desperate people. Let's just say how it is. I know you're a nice guy. I know you're a guy who doesn't like to lie. Your results will vary on many factors, including but not limited to your background, experience, and work ethic. So once again, they're trying to blame you, they're trying to blame your work ethic for their methods not working. Whereas as we've seen, particularly with this Google Maps method and this video, that it literally does not work because the tools that he gives us are faulty. They're just ridiculously faulty. Final verdict, absolute BS. You cannot make $600 an hour using Google Maps. I don't even think you can make $600 a month using Google Maps. The clients are not there, the app doesn't work, the query he gives us doesn't work, and you shouldn't be giving Chad thousands of dollars for information that is free on the internet. If you enjoyed this video and appreciate the transparency, do not forget to like and subscribe. We do this every single week. We try out things that work, and we have found things that work and things that have made me thousands of dollars in the past few months that I actually detail and give information of. I don't have a course to sell you. I don't have a Discord community. I'm just a guy trying to make some money online. I'll see you next week.